Everybody, it's Kimberly Shipley, and welcome back to my channel. First, I would like to tell you, a friend of mine, her name's Christina, her husband Mark, and their son Teddy, they come through Kentucky. They live in Maine. So, well, first, let me just say, what my video is about is us getting to meet each other. And even though we've known each other here on YouTube, I'll explain that part in a minute. But even though we knew each other here on YouTube, and we met through YouTube, and I'll explain that a little bit more detail later in the video, how we got acquainted and originally. But anyway, this was our first really get-together, that we could really get together. We've met, yes, before. So this is not our first actual meeting, but this is how, really what I wanted this video to be about is how YouTube can be a wonderful thing to connect friends together, to connect permanent, lifelong friends. And let me give you a little brief now detail about our weekend. I did not get to do much videos, and I will explain why. Kentucky here had some horrible weather, cold, that is, very cold, and so we was aiming to get out and do things in Kentucky, and just go out, make some videos and stuff. But unfortunately, it didn't work out like that. And the reason why, and I'm laid back. I'm a laid back person. I'm the real deal, so I'm just relaxing while I'm doing this video, y'all. So anyway, the real deal of what I wanted to say, it was so cold, it was hard to make videos. So things, and again, that's how sometimes we plant things. We plant things in our head, but they work out differently. So this kind of worked out a little different, but we had a wonderful time. So I would like to start out explaining. First, my friends are, again, from Maine. Right now, they was on their way to Texas. They're going to do a cruise. So they stopped in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And let me tell you about their day first. They got down here on Friday. And they arrived that afternoon. Of course, they're traveling all the way from the state of Maine. So they've already stopped us, a couple of nights, or about 3 nights or so. But anyway, had been traveling down. So they wanted to stop here to get to visit with me and Caleb. And so anyway, they was going to stay at a KOA, but it was so cold it didn't work out. They said they loved the KOA, though. They was going to come back, who knows, maybe this summer or spring. We'll see. That's up, for them to decide. But anyway, it was so cold, they went ahead and they got them a room at one of the Drury Hotel in Bowling Green. So I met them at their KOA first, and then we went there just for a second, which from the KOA to the Drury is only maybe 1.5 miles, roughly, no more than 2 miles. So anyway, they got checked in and transferred to the hotel. And of course, the hotel has a lobby. And it was probably about 5 in the afternoon, maybe even 5:30, probably 5:30 when we got to the hotel that afternoon. So we all sat and we all had a bite to eat and such as, and, sat and just talked. And Caleb and their son Teddy got to know each other at that point. And sorry, but something felt like it was in my eye. So we sat and talked and stuff, and I guess we stayed maybe even to 9 o'clock that night, just sitting up, in the lobby and enjoying each other's conversation and, just getting a good time together. And they're also Christian people. So, I mean, it's good to really humble to get to know somebody else that's in person to talk to, that's a good Christian person too. And honestly, now where I'm single, and we're the loss of another adult in the house, I'm trying to say, that was really good to have adult conversations with her and her husband both. Her husband Mark is really, he's very highly intelligent. that part, he kind of reminds me of my husband, Michael. Michael liked history. Mark likes history a lot. So it was really good to get to hear Mark talk about history things and state. Mark was talking a lot about facts about our state facts and things like. It was neat to get to hear that. I enjoyed that a lot. But anyway, that's what we done the first night on Friday. So I went back home, and me and Caleb did. And then the next day, after they got up and stuff, Christina sent me a text, let me know that they're very, up and ready. And me and Caleb went to Bowling Green. We decided to take Caleb and Teddy to the trampoline park. It's an inside trampoline park where, it's so cold, really couldn't do much outside. And so anyway, we went to the trampoline area to let the boys play, and they had a great time. We spent a lot of the afternoon there. Then we left there and went to McDonald's and sat and ate, and got our lunch and stuff, and of course, we all talked, enjoying each other's company and everything, and a good visit. And then we ended up leaving there, and Christina found, which I actually done a video, and I'm going to link also, it's on my subject here. I'm going to link my old video, in which I done this video a long time ago. I want to really redo it too, so when it warms up a little, this video is going to be actually redone to a current date. I done this one a few years ago. It's a fork in the road. Yes, literally what I just said. It's an actual fork. I'm putting up the picture now. A fork in the road. In Franklin, Kentucky, I'll tell you a quick behind story about it. The high school guys in ag, whatever. But anyway, the high school guys in Franklin, Kentucky, the boys there, they built this. And again, that's going to be one of the upcoming videos. And they actually put it, it was some private owned land. They got permission. And it's, how a fork is in the road. They actually put a fork in the road. So as you can see, that's a real fork, like a dinner fork in a fork under the road. So it's really cool. It's one of those little side road attractions that you just got to locate. And I guess I'm fortunate enough that I live close to it. And because it ain't seriously far from my home. I won't give it details, but seriously far from my home. So anyway, Christine had seen that, and we went to the fork in the road. And again, she made a video of it. Of course, we're there just traveling through. She wanted to make videos of things around here she don't get to see. And so we done that video together. And again, I'm leaving the link of my old video. And I'll put that my old video. And then a link of Christina's video that she made on YouTube about the other day. And I just let her go ahead and let her shine and make a video and stuff. And so I didn't actually make one of that. And again, it was just so cold outside. You'll see me in the video doing like and freeze it, kind of, ooh, I'm cold. I have what they call Rowland's disease. I hope I'm pronouncing. I may be chopping the words a little, but it's where your fingers turn white. My fingers get so numb, and they just turn like white, like ghost white. And they're numb, and it's hard to have feeling. So where it was so cold, I just did not try to do a video myself. So yeah, go check out her video if you'd like to check out the fork in the road. And that'll be on when it warms up, my upcoming videos. Because of my hand issue, it's sometimes hard for me to make cold video, outside videos in the cold, because I lose feeling in my fingers. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Out there, you may have experienced it yourself or have a relative that's had this issue. But the only thing, warm weather, usually I don't have an issue with it because warm weather will help it, or heat. When I get to the car, when it happens, I'll turn the heater on and it warms my fingers back up. But anyway, after we left there, we stopped by this guy, and I didn't even know this existed, about roughly maybe 3 more miles down the road. they had the rest of the items on the farm. Again, and Christina had the video of it actually, so you could go check her video out and, you know, check out that part. She got all of it, so me and her together actually did. I had to get me a drink of my coffee. So yeah, check that out. Me and her's in there doing that together. It's on her channel. And their channel's called Hammocks to Coasters, by the way. And I'll leave a link of that in the description of this video too. And as you can see during the video, I've been putting pictures. Some of us, Christina, our time together. Some is Teddy and Caleb playing. They got along. Those boys got along so great. It did my heart so happy to see Caleb. It done my heart so happy to see Caleb thriving with a friend. And, you know, him and Teddy got along great together. Teddy seemed like he enjoyed Caleb's company as well. So I got some little, and I got permission from Mark and I got permission from Mark and Christina to include Teddy's pictures in the video here too. But anyway, yeah, we had just such a wonderful time. We went back to the hotel after we done that, sat in the lobby and had a great time. And went and, you know, just enjoyed ourselves, enjoyed conversation together, and just hanging out with good friends. But yeah, and then of course, then they left Monday and had to get on with their journey to Texas. And of course, me and Caleb, we miss them a lot right now. But yeah, in the video here, I'm including some of the pictures if you've seen. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about, you know, this is how YouTube can be a positive thing, even for us content creators. And let me tell you how. As I was telling you in the video, this is how YouTube can be positive. I know a lot of times we talk about, you know, some of the negative things of YouTube, but this is a very positive thing. You know, as I was stating, Christina and her husband Mark, they're content creators. And they've been doing this for several years too. So, and I've been on here for several years also. I got to watching their channel, they got to watching mine. And then we got to talking. We shared our information on Facebook after we watched each other and commented quite a while. And this has been, like I said, several years, nothing recently, you know. This was several years ago. We got acquainted through YouTube. And we choose to go closer as friendship, but slowly because we didn't know each other. But we was watching each other's channels. Christina and Mark, they like to travel. They've been all over the country. And if you like traveling videos, definitely you want to subscribe to their channel. And they've been blessed to do a lot more traveling than I've got to travel. And which, I love traveling. If you're a part of my videos and my subscribers, you know, I enjoy traveling when I can. And when I financially can afford it myself. So anyway, so that's how we kind of started meeting. We started, you know, like chatting back and forth, just, you know, leaving comments. And then Christina invited me to her friends group on Facebook. I got to slowly get to know them and, you know, became her actual Facebook friend, and she became mine, and so on. And then after we got to chatting through that way and became, you know, closer as friends, we shared each other's numbers, call each other, even though it's almost like we live two different worlds. You know, I'm from Kentucky, they're from Maine. But we have so much alike in common, I thought. You know, getting to know each other and meeting each other throughout time, we share a lot of interest. For one, we're, me and Christina both, we was moms at the same time frame. We're basically the same age, and we was older moms, which I've been older and younger mom. But anyway, we share that similarity. We both love great content. We both love traveling. And we both have kids not too much different ages. So we share a lot of similarities, and that brought us closer together, entwined us as friends. And that's one of the good things about, you know, YouTube can be. You can create lifelong friendships. You know, a creator like myself, a content creator, and Christina is a content creator. We have now connected and sharing friendships. And, we can leave each other advice on, creating content, whether it's emotional, spiritual, or anything advice. Or just, a little, hey, have you heard about this new thing that's out, or something like that. So, yeah, that's how you can kind of, YouTube can be a positive thing that can, bring people in your life you had no idea was ever going to come in there unless you'd done a channel or something. So anyway, I wanted to just kind of fill y'all in my weekend. Again, we wasn't aiming to get out and do anything, or I was actually aiming to get out and do more, but we didn't because of the cold weather. We didn't get to, we wanted to sit down and do a video together, but at their hotel, it was always really busy, and we didn't want to disturb people and stuff. So, I mean, I know you probably get that. You don't want to disturb people around you. So we didn't get the opportunity to actually sit down together like we wanted to. But I tell you, we had such a blessed time, getting to visit with each other. And we're actually making plans, maybe, doing more, maybe this summer, maybe doing a trip together. Me and Caleb and their, Mark, Christina and Teddy, all of us getting together, maybe, doing a little trip together, maybe in Florida, who knows, we'll see. I don't want to bring up and circumstance plans without their discussion too. We'll just have to see what everybody can work out and what our coming, 2026 plans are. So anyway, I just want to get on here and just, tell you about the weekend and let you know, YouTube content creating can be a wonderful, pleasurable thing and enjoyable of meeting new people and being blessed, surrounded by new people that you would have never met in the first place. And I want to give again a big shout out to Christina, Mark, Teddy, and our wonderful friends that we love so much. Me and Caleb is missing Teddy so bad. Those boys just, really clicked together and got along, and they had such a fun time together. And as you can see, there's the pictures I posted. So anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I just want to tell you how blessed I feel about my weekend. And I hope, Christina and Mark, and they feel the same way, and I think they do. But anyway, just wanted to kind of give y'all a little touch base of what happened this weekend, even though we really didn't get to do much videoing together, but sometimes plans don't turn out like we want. But anyway, but thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a big old thumbs up. Go check out, Hammocks to Coasters. And I'll see you on the next video.